Revisions of parts can be recorded in two ways: major revisions and study revisions. Major revisions are designated for larger changes in parts, while study revisions are designated for more minor changes. Let's say that we want to make a change in the representation to a single part of the wing assembly by making a finer mesh of the part. We can do this by making a different revision for a single part. First, let's isolate the part that we are wanting to revise, and let's make it our current selection. Following this, let's change the study revision to 1 so that all of the changes we are about to make will be saved as a different study revision and will not overwrite any previous work. We can then select the Rebuild tool in the top panel to rebuild the mesh, and we can select the part we want to be changed. After you select the part, this window will appear and will display our target element size. This number is being referenced from the parameter and criteria files that we have currently loaded. We can then select Rebuild, and the mesh of the part will be changed. Let's go ahead and make the rest of the wing assembly visible. And if we zoom into the wing, we can see that the element size of the revised part is smaller than the rest of the wing. So we have now created our revised part, but we still need to add it to the library. To do so, we will right-click on the part that we just changed. We will go to Representations, Add, and then to Library. Let's check the alternate representation and click OK to save this part revision. To view our progress, let's open the library viewer. And we can see that along with our two representations, we now have a new representation with a study revision of 1. Now, let's say that while we have been working on this aircraft, the CAD team in charge of this aircraft has made a change to the floor assembly. And now, because of this, we are wanting to save these changes as a major revision instead. To accomplish this, we first need to find the old part that is needing replaced. So let's find the floor assembly and load the CAD for it. So here is the floor assembly that we are wanting to edit. And here is the part that we are wanting to update specifically. Note that this current part has a major revision A. The updated part has ribs added to it and several subtracted sections. To implement this part in place of our current part, we will need to save the updated part in our current library as a new major revision. In this case, it would be major revision B. We can make this change by opening a new HyperWorks session and loading the replacement part. As you will notice, the major revision of this part is set to B. This updated major revision number is being read from the metadata of the CAD, and was already defined by the CAD team as they created the replacement part. Now we can go to Representations, where we can add this updated part to the current library. Let's move back to our previous HyperWorks file. Now that the updated part has been saved in the library, we can see that it is present in our session by opening the library viewer. We can update our part in the graphics window by changing the major revision number in the bottom left window. We will change it to major revision B, and we can load this representation from our library. This will update our part as desired. We can show the rest of the floor assembly to view our updated part in context to the aircraft.